First in the water and then on the land, I lead a double life.
I lead a double life. I am an amphibian.
I'm a cold-blooded creature, so I like to stay warm. I'm born in the water, and then I transform. Metamorphosis is the name of this change. From gills to lungs, you know my parts rearrange. I lead a double life.
I lead a double life.
First in the water, and then on the land, I lead a double life.
I lead a double life.
I am an amphibian. The very first animals that swam in the sea adapted to survive, changing gradually. It took millions of years until they walked on the earth. But the story is retold with each amphibian birth. I lead a double life.
I lead a double life.
First in the water and then on the land, I lead a double life.
I lead a double life. I am an amphibian.
Who are these amphibians anyway?
There's the harlequin frog with its brilliant yellow spots. Sicilians look like worms and they can tie themselves in knots. The giant salamander can grow up to 5 feet long, and the narrow-mouthed toad sings a wailing song.
I breathe and I drink through my...
Here's an example of a common amphibian life cycle. The life cycle begins when the adult frog lays eggs in calm water. The eggs float to the surface of the water, and not all of the eggs hatch due to fish and birds and other animals who come by and eat the small frog eggs. The eggs that do survive slowly hatch into what are called tadpoles. They are similar to fish as they swim around and breathe through gills on their body. They swim and eat things such as algae. Slowly, as the tadpole grows, it starts to develop things such as teeth to help it eat, legs, and a tail, as it resembles more of what looks like an adult frog. After a few weeks, the froglet completely loses its tail and begins to develop into what is called an adult frog. An adult frog has stronger and longer hands and feet, which helps it jump and swim. The frog lives on land in a small frog colony. Adult frogs eat insects such as flies. So now that we've learned a lot about amphibians, how are they different than mammals? Mammals have hair or fur and give birth to live babies. They nurse their young with milk. They have lungs and need air to breathe. Mammals usually live on land, have 4 legs, and ears that stick out. And lastly, mammals are warm-blooded. That means that their body temperature stays the same when it's cold or hot outside. Amphibians are much different because they live 2 lives, first in water and then on land. They usually have webbed feet, and they are cold-blooded animals, which means that their body temperature depends on whether it's cold or hot outside. They have moist, smooth skin, which means no hair or fur like mammals do, and they usually have 4 legs. And lastly, they lay many eggs in order to have baby frogs. I'm now going to ask you some challenge questions. I'm going to read a sentence, and if you think the answer is correct, put your thumbs up. If you don't think the sentence is correct, put your thumbs down. Let's try this out. Are the students in the following picture amphibians? Let's see it. Thumbs up or thumbs down? All of you students should have your thumbs down. Humans are mammals, not amphibians. All of you students are mammals because you have hair, you were born alive, and probably nursed milk from your mother, and you need air in order to breathe through your lungs and in order to ultimately survive. Let's try another one. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Amphibians live only in water. Your thumbs should be down. As we learned today, amphibians live on both land and water throughout their life cycle. A tadpole is part of the amphibian life cycle. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Your thumbs should be up. As we learned earlier, tadpoles are kind of like baby frogs. They hatch from the frog eggs and eventually grow up and morph into adult frogs. Amphibians are cold-blooded. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Your thumb should be up. We learned today that amphibians are cold-blooded, which means that their body temperature depends on whether it's cold or hot outside. Mammals lay eggs. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Your thumb should be down. Remember the cute panda and its baby we saw earlier? Mammals give birth to live babies. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Amphibians are slimy and don't have fur. Your thumb should be up. Amphibians are very smooth and slimy and do not have fur like mammals do. Great job! You are now amphibian experts, but just remember,
double life.
I lead a double life.
First in the water and then on the land. I lead a double life.
I lead a double life. I am an amphibian.
I'm a cold-blooded creature, so I like to stay warm. I'm born in the water and then I transform. Metamorphosis is the name of this change. From gills to lungs, you know my parts rearrange. I lead a double life.
I lead a double life.
First in the water and then on the land. I lead a double life.
I